I can't hold it in there at the same time. Hello guys, I'm setting up Haunted Halloween's Nightcrawler and Punctured Pete after this. He bought 3 animatronics the other day. You already set up the Huntress. So.
Yeah, she's all done.
Yeah, so
I still have Sewer Varmint I haven't did yet.
You can watch Brick Thunder's video because he did a setup, but like this is, you start with building the base, and this is a B part. It goes 4 directions. There's 4 B poles. Well, 2 of them are B and C. These are the back ones, and then these are the front. There's 2 separate poles for the. There's B, and then there's B and A. And mine actually, I ordered mine online last year, and it doesn't have this pole. They actually forgot to put it in the box, so I just have to put a brick on top of mine to hold it down. Otherwise, it's unstable, and it could snap the welding off. But yeah, so that's where you start with this. Then you're supposed to put the poles into this G. And I'm still wearing my spirit apron, yes. I thought I worked today, but then she said, no, you don't have to work today, so. The thing that confuses me about Nightcrawler is I always get confused on which way the clothes go. That's why it takes me, like, I set this up last year at the store, and it took me over an hour to set it up. And I accidentally ripped the wires out but I fixed it. And then I got mine after, and mine took me over 2 hours to set up because I kept getting the clothes on wrong. And then I set it up this year, which took me maybe an hour, maybe not even that long. And this is my 4th one I'm setting up, so yeah. I've set up a lot of Nightcrawlers already. And I've set up 8 man-possessed friends over the years.
You probably set a world record for that.
Yeah.
Of the man's possessed friend.
Oh yeah, and then these pieces, G and G. And then this E pole goes into the left side. And the F goes into the right side. Then the instructions say they want you to put the clothes on now. Like, try to get the clothes over the poles. Now, this is what always confused me. I always thought, like, the head goes on like this, but it actually, like, goes on like this after you get the clothes on. But I don't do that more till the end, when it's more complete. And it's kind of confusing which way yeah, just make sure this Velcro strip is down when you're setting it up. So this is how the mech would be. This is so. And you kind of put the clothes on almost like inside out and pull it over. That's what kind of confuses me about it, but. Sometimes getting the sleeves up can be a pain because it gets caught on so easily.
Like right now, I would be totally lost. I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I'd probably mess this thing up.
I'm just like, I just wonder what like every store has to have an employee that sets one of these up, and I just wonder the struggles some employees go through trying to set this one up.
Yeah. I remember last year you said Pete was not a fun one to set up.
Yeah, he's not as bad as Nightcrawler, but it's just I don't like his knee and foam legs. They're kind of weird. You'll see that when I set him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason there's something blocking this from going up. There's like another layer of fabric in his sleeve that I think, yeah. Yeah, there's 2 layers of fabric in here. Yeah.
I'm gonna pause the video now for a
Okay.
minute.
That'll stop it.
Oh.
I don't want to have to edit it. Okay, so it's going right.
Yep.
Alright, so yeah, I was putting the sleeves on completely wrong way. I was trying to put the sleeve over the poles, but it's you put the poles through the sleeves this way. So I would have done that all around. See, because now the hood, because remember the head goes on here and the hood covers the head, so it's on right now. But there's still a lot more setup to go yet. D. I kind of got it. So these go on. Oh yeah, and these wires come twist tied to around this, and you have to untwist tie it. Last year I think it was a zip tie, and I used a box cutter to cut it, and that's how I ripped the wires out, because it yanked the wires out when I put force. Yeah, this year they twist tied it so you don't cut it with a box cutter and rip the wires out. Now there's these foam ones that go around this. I think you actually put those on before you put these on, but I don't like these because you have to slip them on after you get the fabric over here, and the fabric for the legs is so thin, so it's kind of hard getting it up without ripping it, and it doesn't go up very well the way I mean, they already have it sliced for you, but it rips so easily. Yeah, I don't really like these foam designs for the legs, but I don't know. And I believe last year they did not have these marked, but now they do. You attach the screws and this onto here. You can pause for a second because I have to find the screws. Alright,
Okay.
so now I'm slipping the pants. I got the control box screwed in, and that probably goes on better after you get the pants on. Yeah, it would, because you couldn't get it on if you attached that first. Maybe. So it's the same thing with the pants. Make sure the Velcro slot is on the down part when you're putting the pants on. Because this part attaches to the fabric on the top of that one. So it takes a while to slide these over the poles, these pants and arm legs, or sleeves, whatever you want to call them. Yeah.
It must be. Is it like that slippery material that?
Yeah, it kind of is.
Oh.
Yeah, see, it would go on really easy if you didn't have to add the foam parts. I mean, you don't have to add the foam parts, but you can see the poles, pointing through. It makes it look like actual knees and legs, but you would see the metal square pole through the fabric if you didn't. It's there as a filler. It stuffs it a little bit, but by the time you get it stretched over, they're partially ripped. They're almost completely ripped off. So it's they don't.
This is probably the best way to still record and get a drink of water.
Yeah. You can pause it if you want until I get them all over the
Oh, okay.
So I did make one error. When you first put this pull on, don't forget to put the feet on. So the back feet. These ones you can at the end because they just slide on the groove or clip on the pole. These ones you actually have to go in the pole, like the SVI shoes, all the clown shoes. They go on like over the pole. Yeah.
Nightcrawler needs to cut his toenails.
Okay.
They're huge.
It's a good thing I noticed that now, because if I would have had the whole thing assembled, I would have had to take some screws back out and just assemble it. Oh, I wouldn't have been happy. And then now you can connect the control box. Pulse cable clipped. Yeah, this is just one of those animatronics that once you set it up, you don't want to disassemble it ever again. Because you don't want to have to go through this multiple times every year. However, his springs are better this year than last year's model, because last year's model didn't start popping up faster. They get weaker over time. This year's actually gets faster over time, because the display at our store was slow like my old one at first, but now it pops up super fast. So the springs actually get better on these newer ones.
That's what actually made me decide to buy it.
Yeah.
Because I saw it and I'm like, I really want that.
This is why you want to make sure the pant's done the right way, so you actually have access to the control box. Because if you put this upside down or something, you won't get good access to this control box. Okay, now, I guess we can connect this now.
You already got done setting that up too?
Yeah, this was one of our first set. After we do the base, that's the part the instructions tell you to set up.
Oh.
This part. But you don't attach it until towards the end. For whatever reason.
Do you want help with that part, or?
I think I can get it.
Okay.
There we go. All the wire harnesses you have to plug in at the end.
Nightcrawler lost his body. Well, it's not attached yet.
Now, wait, what? Oh no.
You put it on backwards?
I think I did.
Oh no!
How? I checked before I. I don't
This is what
understand.
kept happening to me yesterday with the Hauntress. I got so mad.
How? I made sure before I. How? Okay, pause it. Alright, so it's going now?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I got the fabric flipped around.
That would have been funny if it was on backwards
These
again.
sleeves are just not user friendly. It took me forever to slip them over the poles again.
How are we going to attach his body, though? That's the main question.
Oh, it attaches to that metal wire that's back there.
Oh.
I feel like something came disconnected on our display one. I feel like that's part of the reason he jumps fast, but I keep looking inside and it doesn't look like it's, but it seems like, because the base is so wobbly now on the one on our display, so it's like something has to be detached. And some of these, this wire has to fish up through the sleeve, because if you just have it going straight across like this, you'll see the wire when the fabric is still Velcroed, and that looks bad. So you have to slide it up through the sleeve. But I just take my hand. Same with the sensor wire. Again, sleeves are not user-friendly at all. So I reach my hand through the sleeve and I push the wire partially up through the sleeve. Then I can feel it with my other hand that's in the sleeve once it's up high enough. And then I can pull it through like that. And you can slip this fabric down over the module or neck. Now this, this clips on goes through here, and then there's a screw that holds this onto here. This there's more holes in this where this slips down into. Go. And this is part of the head and shoulder piece, so this screws on as well.
Oh, we're pretty close to getting them done.
Yeah. Here, this. Okay, so I got it. So this actually this goes over this part, not underneath it.
Wait, are we going to attach the wires?
At the end.
Oh, okay.
Now you put one of the screws in that holds this on, and it's one of these long flathead ones. Okay, so that's attached. Now we can attach the head. Sure, his hair is not. So that fits on here, and it probably would be tight enough to not put the screw in, but probably still should, because it probably would eventually come off after a few pop-ups, or someone could easily pull it off. But yeah, they say you should put a screw in on the top part and the bottom. You do not have to put both screws in. One holds it on enough. And I recommend doing the bottom, because getting the top on is almost impossible once you get this shoulder on. So I do the bottom one. And even that one's kind of hard, because the screw hole is not very big, so and this is a thick screw. Wait, actually there's one, no, there's some of the smaller silver screws. That's the one you use for the head. Okay. And you can start adjusting his clothes.
That's the stuff that was on the huntress I got everywhere yesterday.
Yeah. And then you can start connecting the wires as well. You might want to get a closer to these if you can.
Might be able to.
These to this. The wire harnesses are much better on the newer Crazy Create animatronics, because all the 2019 ones were absolutely terrible. Oh my god. They were barely hot glued at all. These ones are actually pretty secure for the most part. And these don't unplug very easily either. Once they're plugged in, they're clipped in pretty good.
While we do the wires, I'm going to pause the video.
Oh no, keep going.
Oh, keep going?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Then the IR sensor comes all the way to here, which you're probably going to be using it on sensor. Now we can start velcroing the clothes.
Oh yeah, and the adapter, I got a plug-in right over here we can use. So.
Yep. So the top just velcros over this. And the bottom again, make sure the wires are closed up underneath this Velcro so they're not exposed. Because I've seen store videos where the wires are completely exposed and it just looks bad that way. At least this way they're all covered up. And then last is these.
That was pretty simple.
Well, and then this, you can make that look creepy over there. See, those just clip right on.
I wish I could just take this part off of it.
Oh, it makes it look creepier once you put it over the body.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here you spread it out. Just kind of goes over the legs, arms. looks like shredded cloth. It's Velcro. It doesn't attach very well. Okay, let's get the adapter out and plug them in and see.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video so I can open up the thingy and stuff. Okay.
And this is the new adapter. It says special adapter for Henry Hustle and Nightcrawler. I don't know what's special about it. It's still a 6-volt 2-amp adapter. I don't know what's special about this than all the other adapters. Because every Spirit animatronic now is pretty much a 6-volt 2-amp.
Maybe it makes them come to life.
So
I don't know.
I don't know what's special about it for just those two. Oh yeah, and the one at our store, it's weird. At first it was acting strange on step pad, like it was having relay switch problems, but when I looked again, the step pad was only halfway plugged in, and apparently that caused malfunctions, which was kind of weird. Because it hasn't done that since. Is your power turned on?
Yeah, it should be.
Because he's not.
Maybe he's unplugged a little.
Oh yeah. There we go.
He just gets ready to scare us. I got a little bug on me. Ew. Gross.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be a pretty good video.
Yeah.
Takes a few seconds for that. So he's not fast right now, but as he goes, he'll get faster, like our display. It should.
Now my turn to go up and scare him.
And he is all the way turned up. This animatronic isn't that loud on full volume. Well, I guess it wasn't all the way, but it's not much louder. This animatronic has very detailed eyes, even when they're like not lighting up.
He's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Just remember to leave them in the up position. I mean, actually, I don't think it actually wears this one down as much to leave it, because mine was left down in this in the down position in my storage unit, and I just tested it, and it still pops up as fast as it did last year. So this one I think is a little different.
It sounds like he's burping. Alright, Nightcrawler, try to get me. Come on. Good Nightcrawler.
So I hope this was overall a good setup video. I know I made a few mistakes here and there, but I corrected them before I was completely finished with it. But yeah, that's Nightcrawler. Yeah, like I said, once you get him up, he's worth it. You know. Now people are saying the face detailing is a little different than the other one, but I should green mine since mine's last year and see if they're, because I can't really tell since they're not both side by side. We should see if there's different detailing. Because Brick Thunder said there's some different detailings with the face, but like I said, I haven't. This is one animatronic I can't really tell unless I have it side by side. Alright, once he pops up again, I'll unplug it.
That's the voice, I don't turn it back on by accident.
Well, it's gotta, because I gotta unplug it when it's up. I go.
Oh, you want me to make him go up?
Yeah. There we go. Alright, so that's Nightcrawler. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching and bye.